Dear viewers, welcome to a very special episode of GTA Geographic. We are celebrating, for the pilot episode of GTA Geographic aired 1 year ago. So today, we're taking you on a journey in time. Our editor Stu has been working around the clock to remaster the full episode of the first ever GTA Geographic. Now, as always, grab yourself a gin and tonic, make yourself a nice fire, and promptly slap your butler for not doing this for you. Command him to leave a like on the video as punishment, but do make him do it ever so softly and gently. Now, let us begin GTA Geographic, the Tryhard. Los Santos is inhabited by many creatures, from all sorts of standings. Some of them live in peace, and some of them can't quite coexist. No, I'm not talking about your favourite big GTA YouTubers. I'm talking, of course, about the Tryhard. The Tryhard is a very distinctive creature roaming around on the streets. You can easily spot him by all of his black attire, white hair, white eyes, and the way he is holding his phone. If we examine closely, we can see he is now currently writing me an open letter to my cellular device describing when he last, and I quote, banged my mother. Followed by the letter L and numerous amounts of Z's. But by the sounds of all of this, it sounds like he has indeed never had sexual intercourse. When we come close to his ear, we can hear what is actually going on inside through his headset.
Timmy, it's time for a change. But Mom, my Katie is insane. Timmy, I don't care about your cootie dootie.
Yes, truly an interesting spectacle. So the Tryhard actually believes his kill-to-death ratio matters in GTA Online. It makes me believe that the Tryhard is actually unable to compete in a real competitive shooter, and therefore chooses the streets of Los Santos to achieve a KD ratio otherwise unobtainable. The way he achieves this high KD ratio is actually rather morbid, and for lack of better wording, absolutely retarded. He will stop at nothing to get you killed. But whenever his health bar drops below a certain level, he commits suicide. Rockstar Games thought it would be a good idea to not have this act count as a death. They were wrong. Now the streets are littered with children and grown men who blast their brains out at the first sign of defeat. I wonder, is this their mantra in real life as well? At the first sign of failure, take the easy way out and quit. One can only hope that is not the case. For what would this world be if everyone had this mindset? Yes, the Tryhard uses many advanced techniques, one of them being the dance of death. He goes into the mode of first person and wiggles his stick around to have him move from left to right, while the Tryhard furiously spams his marksman rifle or combat MG. Legend has it the Tryhard gets an erection every time he kills someone, but a small bit of his penis falls off every time he kills himself. This leaves the Tryhard with a deformation below the waist that is unimaginable. Like a miniature seal trying to climb out of a pool. A disgusting sight indeed. This technique, though, makes him fast and hard to hit. Most of the time they travel on foot, but sometimes you find Tryhards that seem to be glued to vehicles like the Mark II Oppressor, the Laser, or the Deluxo. Yes, the latter Tryhards are dangers, but you can often spot them from miles away by simply listening closely. You can hear them crying and weeping over their microphone, the slapping of butt cheeks echoing through the streets of Los Santos. Dear viewer, you're probably wondering, how do I stop this? How do I stop something that has already hit rock bottom? Well, quite simply put, you don't. they feast and prey upon unsuspecting players and newbies whenever they can. They are leeches of society, and the only thing you can do to defend yourself is to get, as the term is called, up on score. The Tryhard often gets enraged and quickly leaves the entire lobby in the hopes of finding a prey that is easier to kill. In all other circumstances, stay away from it, don't interact with it, and gain strength from knowing that no one likes him in-game and probably in real life as well. Thank you for watching, dear viewer, and of course, safe travels in Los Santos.